Hey everybody, Dr. Letitia here, and we're going to go over week 1 in review as well as some options for Daniel Fast week 2. We began on January 7th through the 27th, and it's been really exciting on this week. I know some of us have been new to fasting and maybe new to myself as well. So I'll go back and kind of introduce myself so people can know a little bit more about me. I know there's individuals that are joining the fast that live in different time zones across the country, down south, could be east, west, whatever, but that is really amazing that you somehow found this group and you found myself. So once again, my name is Dr. Letitia Williams. I'm a physical therapist. I'm a nutrition coach, as well as I've had in the past done some training as well. But I have a practice here in Indianapolis, Indiana called Holy Lifestyles Rehab and Wellness, and my wellness division is Live Your Best Life. I help people move, feel, and perform better without relying on pain meds or injections. So, Live Your Best Life. The reason why I initially formed that division so that I can have a better way to tap into people's overall wellness, be it physically, emotionally, and now spiritually and physically with the Daniel Fast group, the 21-day Daniel Fast group. So I'm real excited about some of the changes and things that have occurred even in this week 1, some of the testimonies and some of the things that people have have sent me regarding prayer requests that they have. I have been praying for you, and if you haven't sent any prayer requests that you would like, feel free to send those within the group messaging. Move this out the way. So now, week 1 in review. I'm going to read you something that I read in my daily devotion on today that I thought that fit perfectly. I'm reading from the Joyce Meyer, Starting Your Day Right. So it gives you daily readings throughout the whole year. So this is from January 12th, and it's entitled, Crave God's Presence. My soul yearns for you, O Lord, in the night. Yes, my spirit within me seeks you earnestly. For only when your judgments are in the earth will the inhabitants of the world learn a righteousness, upright and right standing with God. Isaiah 26:9. If we are hungry enough, we will get something to eat. And if we can't eat before we leave home, we will go to a drive-thru at a fast food restaurant, or we will call a place that delivers food to bring us something to eat. If we are hungry enough for God, we will find a way into His presence. We should be so hungry for the presence of God that we absolutely will not go out of our house or tackle any kind of project until we have spent some time with Him. So, as we know, the Daniel Fast is more than just about, a modified diet and fasting from certain things. Foremost is about your spiritual growth and increasing relationship with God. And it's a way, especially at the beginning of the year, or it could be any time throughout the year, where you can kind of do a reset and set yourself up for success. So, if anybody has any testimony from this week, feel free to put those in the comments, or if you're looking at this afterwards, send a message back to me so that we can hear some wonderful things about how things have been going with you. I've also gotten some requests for people that may have missed this group to get more information about doing this group again. So I believe I'm going to do a second group for a 21-day Daniel Fast, either in February or March. So if you have people that you know that may have missed out on this group that would also like to participate, send this video to them. This is the end of week 1. This is Saturday. I'm here in Indianapolis. We got a lot of snow, or I guess the first snow. Haven't been outside. I've been looking at the snow all day so far. So let's dig into some options for the for Daniel Fast week 2. So, hey Karen. So, what I do for the week is planning out a menu, because now I've got to plan out for 2 different eating habits in the house. So my husband and I on the Daniel Fast, our 2 sons are not. So I really planned out the whole month for eating for them, just to make it easier, because now I have to have the almost direct portions for them too, because normally my husband is the person that eats up all the rest of the leftovers, or takes them to work or something like that. But since we're not eating the same, then there's no leftovers, so we have to make sure we don't have any waste. So new things, I'm going to be sending out what's on sale this week for Kroger, Fresh Time, and Aldi. Also some options of things I'm going to be trying this week. Veggie stir fry, stuffed bell peppers. Those are 2 main things. Oh, and a pasta. So those are some couple of new recipes I'll be adding to the fold. Oh, as well as we're going to be having some veggie pizza today as we watch Indianapolis Colts hopefully win this afternoon. So Saturdays, when I don't have anything scheduled per se, is a way I can kind of use a day to experiment with some new recipes. And I actually made this morning some vegan zucchini bread. Yes, Daniel Fast approved. Let me know if you want that zucchini bread recipe. And then this afternoon, I'm going to be making the veggie pizza for the game. So all doable. It's all about prayer, preparation, and planning. Hey, Lakeisha. So here are a few things that are new to my menu this week as well. Hey, Chanel. I think you can pretty much find this at probably at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods Market for sure, Fresh Time Market for as far as the seitan, which is a meat replacement. So here are a couple things we're using that are all plant-based protein. So first we have, and I may have talked about this in a previous video, is the Italian seitan. And this is called with Upton's Naturals. I actually ordered this from Whole Foods via Amazon Prime, because yesterday when people were rushing out for the snow, I was at home clicking buttons, making orders. I don't always use that. A lot of times I will do the majority of my shopping at Kroger. I use the Kroger click list and order, and then I go in the store and pick up certain things that I don't normally get that way. And I use Aldi, Meijer sometimes. Sometimes I could do 2 or 3 grocery stores, depending on what it is I'm looking for. But I always have a plan and try to have my menu together so I do not run into issues there. So this is Vital Wheat Gluten. So basically they can take this plant-based source and kind of either ground it up, make it into crumbles, add some seasonings to it, and this consistency for this is kind of like if you crumbled up, you can use it like on pizzas, pasta. You can use it over a lot of different things. So I actually used some of that this morning for what did I make this morning? Oh, I made something new this morning. I did make was some breakfast burritos. So I used the crumbled seitan and potatoes and some of the tortillas as well, and made that into a wrap as well. And I used some of the vegan cheese, and there is a kind of like a spicy vegan mayo as well. But you could have added salsa, whatever else they wanted to add, you know, a little consistency to the wrap. So that was new this morning as well that I made. So we have the Italian seitan, organic tempeh. Now this is, let me make sure I don't, this is from organic soybeans. So This has soybeans, water, and brown rice. So this is another way to be able to get you in some veggie protein. This has 16 grams per serving. A lot of people use these kind of in wraps and things as well. Look on Pinterest. I've gotten this before, haven't experimented with a lot of recipes, but this is something new, so I like to challenge myself at least, every week during the fast to challenge and try something new and something different. So keep posted on how I use this tempeh. So another thing that's pretty exciting, I don't know if people have heard of these before. It's the Beyond Meat, the Beyond Burger. So basically this thing looks almost exactly like a burger, and it is very tasty. We used these this past week and actually made, we had burgers and some loaded fries, all Daniel Fast approved. And what we use for our buns for the burgers, we use actually, where are the big mushrooms? It'll come back. Portobello. Use some of the big portobello mushrooms, roasted those, and then that was our bun. And put whatever toppings on there, lettuce, tomato, things like that. It was pretty tasty. So to me, you can't really tell the difference between the meat, but it's all plant-based protein. This actually gives 20 grams per serving. Now these only come in 2, and I think this one was maybe $5.99. So this is kind of one of our little treat ones, that something quick that we can eat as well, the Beyond Burger. Now, I know I've seen these at Meijer before, but every time I go, they're gone. So we got these actually from the ordering from Whole Foods via Amazon Prime, because they have a delivery service for Whole Foods and Fresh Time Market. So see if you can find these in your area, maybe at a specialty store as well. So those are 3 different options for some good protein sources. Being able to have those protein sources are important to help with increasing your energy, protein and fiber, increasing your energy, and helping you feel fuller longer. That's why I use some protein powder sometimes, some fiber-rich things. Hi, Lakeisha, Gil, Madry. I don't know, I might be messing up your name. I'm sorry. So that's what we use, as well as, if some of you are like me, I am a coffee drinker. So the first few days, it's like we go into that little coffee lull, and you're feeling kind of weak, and you may have onset of headache. Hopefully, you've kind of gradually moved your way out of that. I pump myself with a lot of water. So I use some of the Sassy Detox water that was sent via the group as well, and I drunk that throughout. A lot of water over the last 3 or 4 days. And I also use essential oils. I use those daily in a variety of things. So I have some essential oils that you can ingest that be able to give you some more antioxidant and natural properties to them, that I use to help infuse my water as well, because I'm not really a water drinker. But I turn into a water drinker. As long as it's ice cold, I can put more oils in it, or I'll actually put the actual cucumber and lemon and mint in the water as well. Then it really helps me as far as getting through those times where I feel like your mind is trying to tell you that you're hungry or you need to eat something, and actually go ahead and drink that 8-ounce glass of water or more. So you can kind of slow that sensation down, so that you don't feel like you have to be eating things or going to other options all the time. So other things for energy. Energy for if you're working out, you may feel well enough this week to go ahead and work out. And if it's walking, going to the gym. A quick way is these little Simple Truth applesauce. These are Kroger. And these are actually ones that I use for my son's lunch. So I just snagged one of these. I actually bought like a 4-pack of these and left it in my gym bag. So if I know I was going to the gym, I can easily pick up one of these applesauces. Hi, Alicia. One of these applesauces, and that'll give me a quick little bit of energy. Let me see how many. Not much. Has a little bit, like 11 grams of carbs, so quick and to the point with these. Another thing to use this week, if you're going to make the stuffed bell peppers, you can do your own rice if you want to. A quick way for these, I can see found these at Kroger's. Probably another place is these Seeds of Change, quinoa and brown rice. This is with garlic. This is like an easy pack. You just open it up a little bit, 90 seconds. Stuff those in your bell peppers along with one of the protein sources we talked about. Easy to make that happen, and then pop it in the oven. We'll get the I'll add the peppers onto the recipes as well. All right, so for our pizza dough, so to try to keep as close as we can to the principles of the fast, the pizza dough that is at Fresh Time Market is where I've seen it at. Is this Simply Mills. This is naturally gluten-free pizza dough made with almond flour mix. So the things you'll need to make it is just apple cider vinegar, oil, and water. This is a new one, so we will attempt to make these this afternoon before the Colts game. We're going to use this to make our pizza dough for our veggie pizzas. Muir Glen organic pizza sauce. That's the pizza sauce that we'll be using as well. So hopefully that turns out well. I'll probably be posting some pictures on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I have been posting different things there throughout the fast. Another thing at Kroger and probably somewhere else is these Mission tortilla strips, as well as the tortilla rounds. These just have 4 ingredients and they're made with sea salt. So you can use that for your salsas. You're doing this week that people are going to be doing their vegetarian chilies and their slow cooker. That's good to have those tortilla strips to dip in there as well. If you are not on, if you know someone that, if you're just joining on here a little bit later, if you know someone that was interested in Daniel Fast and missed this first group, I'm going to be offering a second group. Haven't got the date selected yet, but make sure you give them my contact information so that they'll know that that you're interested in the next Daniel Fast. All right, so we got a couple people on here now. If you have any praise reports from this week, please put them in the comment section, or you can text me separately as well. So I want to say that during this week, it has really been a good week as far as things have been moving and progressing in my physical therapy business, getting some other contracts solidified, as well as being able to progress towards 2019 goals. So that's pretty wonderful as well as some health changes beginning to occur that needed to kind of break loose in this season as well in my family. Really excited about that. So I'm also really excited about everyone that has joined me on this journey. It's really been a blessing so far, and I'm glad that I'm allowing the Lord to use me and be able to put this group together as a resource for people. So I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. In a little bit, probably an hour or so, look for your text message. I'll have Daniel Fast grocery options and some more recipes that we'll be adding to the mix as well. Anybody have any questions while I'm still on here? So looking forward to week 2, continuing to grow and continuing to move. I'm going to be launching a few different things towards the end of this fast to really help people continue on, because once you've started something, it's nice, rah, 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 21 days, got things going. After that's over, what do you do next? So I don't want people to lose momentum as they continue to grow and progress in there. Okay, Alicia, did you find the all natural jelly? Oh yes, I did find that jelly. I should have pulled it out of the fridge. I will send that as well, because I do, Alicia, I do, my husband liked these a lot as a quick little snack, is the, like peanut butter and jelly wraps. So using the tortillas, whole wheat tortillas, or the Ezekiel tortillas, and some all natural peanut butter on one side and jelly on the other, and making like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with those. Those are quick and on the go ones for you as well. If I missed anything, had any more questions, post them in the comments. I'm going to be sending out updated information here soon. Oh, Chanel, what's the name of the salsa? What is the name of the salsa? I'll add that on there. I'll add the salsa on there as well. Jessica, how are you doing? In 2018, my doctors thought I had lupus. Wednesday, I saw another specialist for a second opinion. Oh, I can't see the rest of your comment. But it looks like we definitely have a praise report from Jessica. That is awesome. Now, we know that people want to have health breakthroughs. And we know that through the power of prayer, through fasting, making these diet modifications, that we also see physical gains as well. That is so wonderful to hear all that God is beginning to work out in your life, Jessica. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your afternoon. Go Coats!